The Nerd or Not podcast is an irregularly aired show about games, movies, TV, comics, theme parks and anything else that floats our fandom. And now, here's your hosts, Jay, Bob, and Corey, the Creighton's Guild.
So let's go real quick into the things we didn't like, and then I want to talk about theories moving forward.
Theories,
because I've got some. So things I did not like, and they are very, very few. Corey and you and I have talked about this one offline. I really didn't like that the Soul Gem was a MacGuffin.
Oh, and I totally understand that shit.
like every other Infinity Stone is just you can go pick it up at the fucking Mega Mart, but if you need to get the Soul Stone, you got to kill someone that you love.
Yep.
That's the only one. That's the only one that has a qualifier. Everything else, you can just ask a nice wizard for it. You can kill an android. You know, it's just going. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But this one,
I'm betting that's exactly what happened when he got the Power Stone. Just knocked on Xander's doors like, yeah, hi, I'm Thanos. I'm going to take that. Thank you. All right, bye.
Where
by the way,
the stone?
half of you are dead.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to take that opportunity to point out that neither of you pegged the Snatch reference from that scene.
No.
My theater was so loud that I had to have missed it. Like, I need to see it again because there was stuff that I know I missed.
All right.
Because the theater was so loud.
It's right at the beginning of that scene where you first see Thanos with his boot on, was it Tivoli? I don't remember the collector's real name. Benicio del Toro, okay?
Yeah.
So, role reversal. I thought it was kind of funny that, he was after stones and Snatch. It's like, that's funny. It's cute. Right, whatever. And then Thanos says his line from when he's trying to get the diamond from the Hasid in the diamond exchange. And I'm like, you're shitting me! Stop that right now! And he did, totally. So keep an eye out for that.
So yeah, that bit I didn't like. I didn't care for... And this is, again, as I said, this is a continued complaint about the Guardians of the Galaxy films. I really wish that we had at least a Star-Lord that is marginally intelligent.
Yeah.
Instead of just Andy Dwyer in space.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to the point now where, as much as I love the Guardians movies, Star-Lord is very much my least favorite part of those films.
Yeah. And that's not fucking right.
No, it's not.
Because comic Star-Lord is still nice and complex and, fun to follow.
Like Drax is the most one note. Okay, Groot. Groot says one line.
Yeah.
There is no one more one note, or should be no one more one note than him. And he is somehow more complex and deep than Star-Lord is.
Character development.
Same thing with Drax. Exactly.
Yeah.
Star-Lord has done nothing except be kind of impetuous kid the entire time. And it's just like, all right, dude, come on. I need something here. I need to sink my teeth into something. And look, I get that you're playing to Chris Pratt's strengths, but the dude can fucking act. Give him something to work with. Give him some meat to chew on.
Yeah.
Tony Stark needs to pull Spider-Man to the side. He's like, all right, you see this guy? You're going to become him if you don't watch it. Enough with the pop reference.
Enjoy the dad moment.
Yeah, it is like him forgetting everything and having no tactical idea that, hey, we're trying to save the galaxy. It's in the title of your fucking team. We're guarding the galaxy by taking this man's oven mitt. Please don't punch him in the face and break Mantis's concentration. But it's that version of Star-Lord, and it's just a version I don't care for.
Yeah.
I love Pratt. I love the way he plays that character. I don't love the character.
That's pretty damn easy to see too. Because we let him get away with his faults. Granted that those are offset by other qualities, and for the most part, in the first movie and at least a good chunk of the second movie, we're there, but. Man, he's become a little bit too good at fucking up. Yeah. And that move in particular was like, okay, this person is cognitively impaired.
Yeah. and this isn't to say that the Star-Lord in the comics is perfection, because let's call a spade a spade. He fucks up all the goddamn time.
Yeah, but he's not a huge moron though. That's the thing.
He fucks up for a tactical advantage.
Uh-huh.
Or because he thinks it will give him a tactical advantage.
Yeah.
And he will not do something purposely because he thinks it's going to give him an advantage down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It is not because someone didn't think Kevin Bacon was funny, or it was, it's. I want more for the character.
What was great? What was the greatest thing about Star-Lord's? The comic book version of that character was that most of his mistakes and most of his foibles were his role as a human within these like extravagantly weird and spectacular circumstances usually were the root of that, you know? It's like he fucked up against Ronan because, well, Ronan can punch a hole in 5 layered brick walls, right? You're not going to be able to stand any sort of like fuck ups against that. But he still tried, and he was still aware of that. It's just that he fucking fell, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of moments like that where he doesn't like rush headlong into anything, you know, sight unseen, and let his impulses create the situation. He's really good or really capable of strategizing. It's just that it always came down to him going up against fucking Blastar, and he's not super powered even. He has a ship and a gun, you know? And
he's got a mask and some ankle jets.
Exactly.
Like that's all the dude's got. Like,
that's true. He does have limited flight capabilities, etc. But he was still like, he can't take a hit for crap. He's us for the most part, in half Spartoi, I guess, whatever that means.
He is, well, even that, he's still a bag of meat.
Yeah. You know, but this dude, this dude's he's close to a big R, is what this version of Star-Lord is. Yeah. And it's tough to keep understanding why he does the things that he does. Mm-hmm. Like he's staring down a dude that's 12 feet tall, purple, has Venetian blinds for a chin. Right? He's got a mantis lady who's apparently some sort of like an invasive telepath keeping this monster under control. You got a wizard, right? Ruby Mans of Sidorak in full representation this time, which is great. And you've got a dude who is not quite technically a robot, but getting there, at least making an argument for transhumanism.
And his ward.
Right. You can't see this tableau of like explosive bizarreness in front of you and think, oh, dude killed my girlfriend, I better fuck all this up.
Yeah.
Out of pride.
And I'll take that a step further. So it's not like the thing that got me with that scene that took me out of it, where I was just like, come the fuck on, guys. Like, it wasn't one punch that all of a sudden Thanos was like, I'm going to fuck everything up now. It was repeated punches to the face. Did I not see a scene 3 minutes before that where there were 7,000 Doctor Stranges with the Sidorak bands restraining Thanos? Couldn't he have just said, hey, number 2, take care of him?
Yeah.
You know, hold him down. Spidey, web him. Iron Man, punch him, repel him, use your arc reactor to blast him away for half a second.
Oh,
unibeam him out of here.
To restrain Quill.
To restrain Quill.
Oh, okay.
Just take him out of the situation. Like, I'm like, what is happening? Like,
yeah. That's a good point. I thought you were talking about like restraining Thanos before, and I was thinking
no. Yeah, restraining Quill. Like, it's again, he's a dude.
Yeah, like, that's true. He could have just like slung his ass over to, I don't know, some other.
Fucking give him a cup check with the back of your hand. He's gonna fall down, dude. Like,
that's a really good point. Yeah, why didn't?
And I understand it's all to move the plot along. I get that, but.
Yeah, but in a movie where like that's done with ease and with like almost no visible seams whatsoever, that's yeah. Screw you for pointing that out.
Sorry.
That's fair.
But
hopefully, you know,
those were the two things I didn't like. Those are my big negatives walking away from the film. That's it. And I can usually pick apart a Marvel movie where I'm just like, no, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. But the last 2 that they've released, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah. So,
shit. I had a lot to like. I'm gonna try to run down it really quick because, like I said, this is the last movie, not just Marvel movie, but movie I've seen where I like wanted to take notes as soon as I got home, and I honestly haven't done that since like I think the fucking Paul Schrader version of The Exorcist.
Sure.
No, it was Rennie Harlan. It's a long story. Anyway, so. one thing I wanted to make clear is that, like, I am so fucking glad people are giving Alan Silvestri work again, or he came out of retirement, or fucking whatever, because he was definitely the strongest element of Ready Player One. And I kind of thought that he was in that movie because, it's the 80s, and he scored everything in the 80s, along with Jerry Goldsmith, Williams, et cetera, So it was like, no, apparently he's back. And if you're wondering why the music and the tenor of the score from this movie sounded so much more, I don't want to say better, because that's, a subjective value, but like...
It was definitely more ominous.
It had range. It had, like, actual fucking range. It was done by somebody who not only knew what they were doing, I mean... You're conducting an orchestra, you better know what you're fucking doing. But
hopefully
is so good at it that it's become almost an alchemical extension of how they see the movie. That's Alan fucking Silvestri, right? That's the guy that reinvented Danny Elfman's theme for Batman the Animated Series.
Mm-hmm.
And, carried it to its relevance. But yeah, he's back. Awesome.
Yeah, he's of a rare breed. There's very few composers left that are like that. It's him still, John Williams forever.
Mm-hmm, right.
What's his name? Zimmer, Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah,
Hans Zimmer can score the fuck out of a film when he's given the freedom to.
Yeah. All right, Josh Brolin, who continues to be the best goddamn thing that's ever happened to Hollywood.
Yep. He's a treasure and needs to be treated as such.
Yeah, and
if we could knight people in this country, we should knight Josh Brolin.
Right.
I've seen some talk that it may not happen because the amount of CGI in the Academy doesn't really look past that, but he should probably be considered for at least a best supporting actor.
Yeah,
supporting in the movie, definitely.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
his role was. You knew that Thanos believed what he was selling.
Mm-hmm.
Like
especially the Soul Stone scene. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
as much as logistically the scene didn't make sense.
Yeah.
The acting was the payoff.
I think that's
for it.
why that scene was in there because I believe they had to sell like that the idea that Thanos had a past because this is the most people have been exposed to him other than cameos, and that's like considering the last 10 years of this IP. But I think the other side of that was they're like, guys, we got Josh Brolin. We got to really push the shit out of this.
Yeah.
It's like having a torch and not lighting it.
Yeah.
with the exception of the completely unnecessary slow motion sequence in that scene, yes,
Yeah.
I will agree with that. Mm-hmm. Like when it went to like 80s movie montage slow mo, I was like, okay, guys, get it over with. Come on. Like,
let me see. Seeing Stormbreaker was cool because it's probably not going to happen, but maybe Beta Ray Bill might show up.
We saw a statue of him in Ragnarok.
We did. That's true. So, hey, you know what? Maybe he's due for a cameo. Get a really good actor on this guy, too, so he can, like, hang around for the next 8 years of movies and not really do much of anything except wow people for 5 seconds at a clip.
We are going to take a break here from episode 39 and we'll pick it up again shortly. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you would like to hear the audio podcast in its entirety, click below for the Podbean link. Don't forget to vote in the animation playoffs, and give this video a like. Leave a comment of what your favorite cartoon was growing up, or just say hi.